biggest opportunity ever, one that far outclasses and far surpasses all that any dispensation and generation of a church age before us ever had. In spite of how far they went with their evangelical work, they didn't go as far as we have come. In spite of how far the Apostle Paul went in his work in carrying the message, as far as he could go, he didn't go as far as we have come. Come to think of it, in spite of how far we have gone, we still haven't come to the finish line. And that means that we still have so much to do. So as long as the Lord tarries, our work continues. And that means that we still have so much to do. So as long as the Lord could go, he didn't go as far as we have come. Come to think of it, in spite of how far we have gone, we still haven't come to the finish line. And that means that we still have so much to do. So as long as the Lord tarries, our work continues. Some time ago, I handed a copy of Rhapsody of Realities to a young man, and he looks at it and says, "Oh, what's that? Is that a Rhapsody?" I'm like, "It's not Rhapsody, it's Rhapsody of Realities." And says, "Oh, what kind of film is it?" I'm like, "It's not a film, it's a book. A daily hand, and in the hand of every boy, every girl, every single one on the face of the earth, and the message deeply etched and impressed in their hearts. Our work is not done." But that was 8 years ago. At the time, Rhapsody of Realities was in only 807 languages, and we had distributed prayer that night, because I thought to myself, how could somebody not know about Rhapsody of Prayer that night? Because I thought to myself, how could somebody not know about Rhapsody of Realities? But today, Rhapsody of Realities is distributed by the billions monthly in every known language on the face of the earth, including sign language. Actually, my mic is working, but did you feel like you couldn't hear me for a minute? The truth is, that's how it feels for the one who's deaf and mute. In spite of how loud the microphone is, they cannot hear you. But with Rhapsody of Realities, we bridge that gap and no one is left behind. To the one who is blind and all he sees is darkness, Rhapsody of Realities in Braille is the light. Today, every time I go distributing Rhapsody of Realities, I'm excited to say that more people know the book, more people want the book, more people use the book. I think God answered my prayers 8 years ago. So as long as the time remains, there still is so much more for us to do. We must reach the unreached, church the unchurched, save the unsaved. Every day you wake up, look up and see the sun. It means there still is one more person to reach with Rhapsody of Realities. If we have given, we must give again. If we must distribute, we must distribute again. If we have distributed, we must distribute again. If we have preached, we must preach again. For until the Lord shows up in the clouds, we do not stop, because until the fullness of the Gentiles have come in, our work is not over. And this is one more reason for Rhapathon. Rhapathon grants us the opportunity to celebrate the heroic deeds of the legendary messenger angel. It also grants us the opportunity to recalibrate and re-strategize and reorganize to ensure that every single one who must come in, comes in. And with this, I'd like to say, like our man of God says it, it's Rhapathon!